Hi guys, Stephen Mendes here with another great FA-06, 07 and 08 video for you. In this video we handle the customization of the supernatural tones. The first thing you need to realize is that there are really only about 6 supernatural voices. Now you see here, all of this cyan here on the side is the supernatural acoustic tones, but they're all essentially just variations of the same basic supernatural piano sound. So we have a supernatural piano, we change a couple of the parameters, we give it a different name. Electric pianos here, we actually have more of them, huh? But they're all variations of the same basic electric piano supernatural voice. The tone wheel organ here, going in this direction, as you can see we have supernatural acoustic. They're all variations on the tone wheel organ. Supernatural acoustic claves, that's just a variation of the clav voice. Then we have supernatural strings and supernatural bass. Right, we have some acoustic bass, electric bass, supernatural electric bass, and then we have guitar. We have a supernatural guitar as well. There is variations of the supernatural guitar. 6 supernatural voices that we can play with. Now we can go to the supernatural voice, we can edit it and save another supernatural voice. So we can add to the variation, we can have, these are all presets, we can have some user, I see these are all preset voices, but we can take a preset, we can change some of the parameters of the supernatural voice and save it in the user memory. So we can add more acoustic guitars, we can change the tones on the piano and add more pianos if we want. First you select the voice. Classic guitar, you see it's a supernatural acoustic. It doesn't matter which you select as long as it ends in guitar and comes from the guitar class. Then when you go tone edit, hold the shift and press tone edit. Now we can see the parameters that are at our disposal for changing, and they fall on the instrument, INST. Now the common is going to be the same for all voices. That's just octave shift phrasing and all that. So that's going to look the same as all the others. Nothing special about that. And the multi-effects, you can select whatever multi-effects you want. So in other words, when you create new voices, they will essentially be the same instrument, but you will just create variations of that sound by twiddling with the special effects, adding a multi-effect and customizing its parameters, and of course you have the multi-effect control. So basically all the supernatural voices on the entire capability of the FA-06, they're going to have the same facility for MFX control and the capabilities to select all the parameters for the particular effect that you're using. And then they're going to have the common, which is the same for all voices. And so the only thing different of them is they'll have this instrument tab. This instrument tab replaces all the other tabs that you get in the PCMS voices and the synth voices. So these are the supernatural acoustic voices here. And as you can see, it's pretty limited in the amount of things you can change. Basically, you only have 4 possibilities. That's how it sounds. Do I get any sort of difference? Clav and the electronic piano have the least amount of parameters. basically, if we go to the 76 pure and then we go here, look, it's only one. The only thing we can change is the noise level. Just one parameter on the instrument there. So basically all the changes there between those electric pianos that you find in the presets is mostly going to be dependent on what effect they have paired it with, what multi-effect, and the settings of the multi-effect, more than the actual settings of the actual piano itself. So we can go to the clav next, and we can select a supernatural clav. We can go and take a look. Once again, there's only one parameter. There's a supernatural electric bass. Let's see what we got with that. Finger bass. Tone edit. Alright, so we got that same noise parameter that doesn't seem to do much. And we got variations. Full grand. There's your full grand, which is the sound that comes up when you first buy the synth. So let's select that sound and let's go to tone edit. Now see, we have a considerable amount more of things here that we can change with our concert grand piano. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parameters to play with. Well, I guess you will have joy with that, twiddling with a whole lot of them. Hammer. Well, I don't have a hammer action keyboard, so let's see what happens if we increase the hammer noise. That's a very subtle change for you people with golden ears. You can play with that a little bit and see what you can do. Well, I guess you piano buffs that are looking for the real concert piano sound, and especially those people who have FA-06, where you have the actual piano key, you can imagine you're hearing all kinds of things, and you can tweak your concert piano to your heart's content with those 6 parameters at your disposal. So it's really just 4 tabs for the acoustic instruments, the acoustic supernatural instruments. You don't have the options of filters and waves and all that sort of stuff that you have with your other voices, your synth, analog, virtual analog synth, or your PCMS synth. Thanks for watching the Stephen Mendes channel, and we'll see you soon again.